Hey y'all, it's Ashley. Welcome back to another Plan With Me video. This is number 12, and I'll be working on March 20th through the 26th. And I've started by pulling my pages out of my planner, and I'm flipping through one of the sticker books called The Color Story. It's the one with the purple label. And I'm just going to pull some full box stickers, just paying attention to where I'm placing them because I want to make sure I'm not putting them in boxes, especially the ones that are decorative that have quotes on them. I'm going to make sure that I'm not putting them in the boxes where I have a lot going on. I'm also going to go ahead and add a couple of these to-do list check boxes that are just a banner. The reason I did that is because I knew on some of those days I'd have quite a bit of stuff going on, and I felt like, and they also matched the other stickers really well. I'm kind of jumping around a little bit here because when I flip through these stickers, sometimes I see things that I really want to use and or that I know I need to use, and I don't want to necessarily like have to go back through those and find them just because I'm trying to go in order. So if I know where they need to go, I'm just going to go ahead and place them down. But I am going to go ahead and start with Monday, or at least try to start with Monday. Like I said, I do jump around just a tad bit, but I am going on with Monday and just adding that I'm off of work. And so I don't have anything to put in my work box, but I do have some to-do lists or a to-do list for home. I'm going to also note what I'm having at home for lunch, and then I am going to make sure that I add a little label for my daughter's gymnastics class, and then I found a dinner sticker. Now, a lot of these stickers, I've mentioned this before, but I made in PicMonkey. Somebody mentioned or asked me if I was what I was saying, like if I was saying pink monkey or if I was saying something else. But I couldn't reply to her comment because, like I mentioned before, some of your comments are like hidden or something. So like I get the notification that I have a comment, but when I try to reply, it's the comment isn't there. And so I'm not really sure how to fix that problem. And so until I can figure that out, I'll try to just answer some questions in my videos. It's called PicMonkey. It's PIC and then the word monkey. And if you go to picmonkey.com, you will be able to, you can create, like, it's a lot. Okay, it's not exactly like Illustrator or Photoshop, but it has a lot of the same elements where you can like use layers and where you can add text and overlays and things like that. And so in this particular, and when I created these stickers, what I did was I pretty much I didn't edit a photo or anything. You can do that, but I just basically went for a blank canvas. Like I chose the design element, and I simply went in and just started adding text, and then I just loaded this into my Silhouette software. So it's pretty simple, and I actually have a video showing you how I do that, and I'll link that down below. So I've done quite a bit since then. I'm adding a lot of, like I said, a lot of those stickers that I made on PicMonkey, but and that's mostly what I'm adding in this spread, with the exception of those decorative stickers that are from the Create 365 sticker book. So I'm looking through this little stack of stickers that I have, and I've made some for my design team duties. And so I am going to just note that I have a design team project on Thursday, which is not my normal day. And so I want to make sure that I do have that written down because that is something that I would forget because I normally post on a Saturday, but my day this week is switched up because I have something fun coming, or we have something fun coming for the blog. And so I went ahead and made sure that I put a reminder there. And I also looked through these stacks of stickers and found some that said cooking, and I had completely forgot that I made those so that I would know what days that me and my husband cook. And I mentioned this before, but we rotate with my sister and brother-in-law, and so they cook once a week and we cook the other time. And then we also all go to my parents one day a week as well. And so I just want to note like what days we're actually cooking and what days we're not. And so I did make some stickers that said cooking. And so I just put down below what we'll be cooking. Also found a couple of stickers that I thought would go well with the color theme, or sort of the theme, which really there isn't one. But I found a sticker that complemented the colors, and it said, I think, Hello Weekend or Weekend Adventures or something like that. I'm also going to make a little shopping list on the left-hand side, which I do sometimes when I don't have a huge list. I just know that there's some things I need to get, like milk and bread and yogurt and, some things that everybody needs on a weekly basis. And I'm also going to just add a few other little stickers. Now, on these Color Story stickers, um, a lot of them they're all very similar. They're just different colors. So on every page, you're going to see some that say remember and to do and important. And so the good news is you can find, the bad news is they're really repetitive and you may not be able to use all of them. The good news is they're repetitive. And so you can choose based on the color. If you're looking for a particular sticker, you can choose one. There's going to be one in every color. So I think that, that works out for me, and especially if you do like spreads where you change up the color scheme. I'm adding a couple pieces of ephemera, and then I'm going to kind of call the layout complete. I don't do a whole lot more. I didn't do a ton of stamping. I wanted to change it up just a little bit this time because I just basically wanted just to show some different ways to decorate your planner without going all out and getting your stamps out and your ink out. But I did use, the ink and the stamps for the checklist, as I've done, and I did, I think, stamp to do at one point. But I love using little pieces of ephemera. I think it's super fun to just add some things that are different, that are from your stash. And I'm going to be adding washi here at the end just to kind of fill in that spot there at the bottom. And that pretty much wraps up my spread. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you have any questions. I would be happy to answer those if I can, if it allows me to. And I will talk to you soon.